Hello, I'm Sergeant Maggie Cox with the Phoenix Police Department Public Affairs Bureau. The information, audio, and visuals you are about to see are intended to provide details of an officer-involved shooting which occurred on the night of October 20th, 2020 at about 8:45 p.m. The two males involved in this incident are 43-year-old George Cockerham and his brother, 44-year-old Emmett Cockerham. This video may contain strong language as well as graphic images which may be disturbing to some people. Viewer discretion is advised. Phoenix police officers from the Mountain View Precinct responded to a check welfare involving a family dispute at a home near Indian School and 22nd Street. A woman called 911, saying she barricaded herself in her room, fearing her adult son, Emmett. She warned the operator that when officers arrived, Emmett and his brother George would attack them. She told the dispatcher she called the crisis line first, but hung up after 45 minutes. During the call, the woman said police have responded to her house several times in the past regarding the actions of her two adult sons. There are two 911 calls, and each is over 5 minutes in length. We will play shortened clips of the audio to provide context.
Yes, I am fearful for my life. Yes, I am alive. Yes, I'm barricaded in my bedroom.
For what reason?
My dog, because I'm afraid my son Emmett will beat me up and kill me. I waited for 45 minutes before I hung up with crisis.
911, do you have an emergency?
Help me.
What's your address? Is that a house? Is that a house or an apartment?
The woman stops talking, and you can hear a man in the background yelling at her regarding his father's death.
Dad didn't do it for you? You had to fucking yell at him all day long when he was dying. All day long you yelled at him when he was dying. You fucking bitch.
Stay on the phone.
Tell them to come over. Tell them to come over. We're ready. Come on. Bring it on.
The call goes on for several more minutes as officers arrive at the home. When officers arrived, the woman told police one of her sons wanted to kill her.
What's going on, ma'am?
I have a son who wants to kill me. I had
What's his name that's in there?
Emmett.
Emmett?
There's another one in there. So
Who's the other one?
every time you guys come, you guys take George, and you don't take Emmett. I wish.
They learned both of her sons were inside and could hear one of them yelling. The officers were told it was George yelling, not Emmett, who she had called about.
I'm not going to make contact with the sons.
Oh, wait a minute. You go in there, they might attack you. I'm telling you, because they already told me that.
Are there any weapons in the house?
I don't know. Not to my knowledge.
The woman went back in to see if her son would come out and talk with officers.
And I
You
don't.
want to tell Emmett to come out here and talk to
Oh,
us?
yes, I do.
Okay. Why don't you do that then?
Explain to him. You guys is the problem. It's not for you, George.
Hey, wait,
My
back up.
house is in my name. That's George. That's the other one. It wasn't even him.
At this point, officers could see two men through the window. One of them was armed, so they called for more units.
712 India. Can we start some more units to our location? No description. He's going through the curtains, but you could see in his hand he's got a flashlight, and it looks like he has a handgun in the other one, and possibly even a rifle.
And there's two in there, not one, two.
Additional officers arrived and positioned themselves behind the house in the alley.
Yeah.
They saw both brothers enter the backyard, yelling at each other. Officers observed one of the men, later identified as George, armed with a rifle. Emmett appeared to be unarmed.
I got two males in the back. One's holding something in his hand. I can't tell what it is. Hey man, we need you to drop whatever in your hand. Yeah, looks like he's holding a long gun in the back. If I can get another unit in the back.
Officers began to give commands to them both. but they ignored officers and continued arguing.
Hey, drop it, man! Hey, drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun now, man!
At this point, the rifle was never pointed at anyone, and both men re-entered the house out of view. A short time later, Emmett again entered the backyard yelling while pacing on the patio. He again ignored officers' command to come speak to them.
Hey, sir! In the gray shorts! Sir, in the gray shorts! Come back to us!
Officers saw George open the back door and point a rifle at Emmett and at the officers in the alley.
Oh, hey!
2 officers fired their weapons at George. Evidence indicates George also fired 1 round from his rifle. Both George and Emmett were struck during the shootings. We will now show the entire body-worn camera from both officers who fired their weapons. The first video is longer and captures both times the 2 men come into the backyard.
One male in the back, he's going to be wearing some gray shorts, black t-shirt, looks like he's got a hat on. He's going back inside. I don't see anything in his hands. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, drop the... Hey, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. All right, I got two males in the back. One's holding something in his hand. I can't tell what it is. Hey, man, we need you to drop whatever in your hand. Yeah, looks like he's holding a long gun in the back. If I can get another unit in the back. I've got one at gunpoint. They're not super compliant. It's going to be in a blue tank top, some black shorts. They're going to give some commands to get him to go to the front. If I can get one unit to come here. Back. Hey, drop it, man! Hey, drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun now, man! Hey, just drop the gun, man! Hey, we need you to... Hey, sir! In the gray shorts! Sir, in the gray shorts! Come back to us! Hey, boss, come back to me!
Gray shorts!
Come back to us now! Hey, sir, what's your name? Both males just went back inside. Hey, keep your hands up!
is the other officer's body-worn video.
He's got the gun, is he fucking pointing it? He's got the gun in his right hand. Laker, he's going to your side. Coming back out. Bro, this is so shitty. Wait up. Stay right here. I'm gonna need you to move, bro. Yo! He's got the... Oh, hey!
Officers extracted both men to Phoenix Fire. Fire personnel pronounced Emmett deceased on scene, and George died at the hospital. One rifle and a BB gun resembling a handgun were recovered at the scene. The involved officers are assigned to the Mountain View precinct. Both officers are 27 years old and both have 4 years of service. There were no injuries to any officers. Conclusions about whether the actions of the officers are consistent with department policy and the law will not be made until all facts are known and the investigation is complete. An internal investigation by the Professional Standards Bureau is currently underway, in addition to a criminal investigation. Once the criminal investigation is complete, it will then be reviewed by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public about a critical incident in our community. You can learn about the Phoenix Police Department's transparency policy on our website,